Well, happy Thanksgiving, Father's House. I'm here with Josh Garcia, assistant principal at La Mirada Academy, and we just got done delivering Banquet in a Basket. Yeah, thanks to each and every one of you as you guys are getting around to sit down and with your family and friends. I love that you guys prioritize making sure our neighbors are going to have a feast of their own, especially those that were struggling. And so Josh and the school that's right up the street from the Father's House let us know of a good 15 families that were in need this year. And we just got to hand deliver some baskets. What did that feel like to you?
That was good. It's not always that you get this, these people treating you like you're kind of like an angel or that you're doing something really great. Sometimes it's just like a head nod, but it feels so good, serving others, whether you get the return or not. It just feels great. And they were very thankful. Many of them were beyond grateful for it.
Yeah, and as we were, Josh and I were loading up the baskets this morning, and this you're actually using some of your vacation time to do this, which I just wanted to thank you for. Again, just the generous heart. But both of us actually were beneficiaries of a local church in our neighborhood, bringing us food when our families were in need when we were growing up. Do you want to tell us about that?
Yeah. There was a time in my life where I had. We had some financial problems, and my dad was gone, and it was my single mom raising two kids, and we didn't know what to do, so we went to a local church, and my mom said, we need help. My son's difficult. We have no money.
Talking about you, of course.
Talking about me. And the church, instead of saying you should come to one of our services.
Yeah, or you're not a member.
Yeah, you're not a member. Yeah. They started bringing food to our house because we couldn't afford food. And then the youth pastor came, and he had a heart for fatherless youth, and he started picking me up from school and taking me out to eat before football practice. And he was the only reason I was willing to go to a church camp, over the summer.
Wow.
And in 7th grade, that's where I gave my life to Jesus.
Oh my gosh.
It was very impactful. Just from family, a church just being the hands and feet of Jesus to our family.
Wow. That's incredible. And that's really what we wanted to thank you for, is that obviously if you give to anybody in need, that God's always going to use that. But our strategy at the Father's House is to always make sure that our outreach is rooted in relationship. So with Josh being the vice principal there at La Mirada Academy, this is going to be an ongoing thing as he knows the families, that he gets to build a relationship with them. And then we as a church get to partner with him as we're literally just driving around to houses in our neighborhoods. And I got to confess, Josh, I've been pastoring here for a year and a half, and this was my first time driving through those neighborhoods. And so I just felt even a certain conviction in that I need to do a better job at knowing the harvest that God has called me to. And I know that you and I were both just talking about how now more than ever, people need to see the hands and feet of Jesus.
Amen. Yep.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So we just want to thank you for your generosity. I have never had the chance of serving and sharing life with such a generous group of people through all the ups and downs of the last year and a half. I've never known you guys to stop giving, to stop loving, and to stop caring. And so as you're getting ready to sit down with your family and friends, just from Josh and I to you, we just want to wish you guys a very happy Thanksgiving. And I pray that as you look into the eyes of each person around that table, that you would thank the Lord for them, let them know how much you love them, and that we would never take the food around our table or the people in our lives for granted. Amen?
Amen.
Yeah. So God bless. This Sunday, I'm looking forward to sharing more as we finish out our series, Living in Between. I'm looking forward to sharing about how I believe God has called us into a season of fruitfulness. And we're also going to be finding out about our next outreach, which is going to be Toys for Tots, and a toy drive for, again, more families that could use some help this Christmas. We'll see you this Sunday.
Happy
God
Thanksgiving.
bless.